boy Gio and your boy Chrissy Chris. Yeah, Beltran.
All right, you guys, check this out. Beltran is Kareem is not here. Kareem is not here today, but hey, you know what? You got us two, and you got Chris over here. You got what you got on your side, bro? I know you got a piece on you. What you got?
FP89 Ruger.
That's
9mm.
That's cute, bro. Let me know when you get something bigger and better.
Dang.
Anyways,
for everybody out there who's wondering why it took us so long to come back at you with a video, you know, your boy Gio here just got a new job. Your boy Portier had bronchitis, followed up by COVID, so I was out of work for a month. My boy Chris is out there losing weight for the competition, fucking hoes, you know what I'm saying, getting money, cheddar. But we back though, you know what I'm saying, back with the video, back with just random dumbness, you know, back with the sport, back with Gio, back with Chrissy Chris. How's your new job though, dog?
Bro, I'm loving my new job, dog. It's a lot better. I don't gotta deal with ex-convicts. Well, at least not in the way that we would in prison.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, construction, you know, you get a little bit of everything down there.
Yeah,
so.
you can like literally fuck them now without getting in trouble, you know.
Exactly. Well, what? I mean, I don't know about that. But, nah, it's pretty cool. Like right now, I'm what's known as an applicant.
That's your official title?
That's my title right now. I'm an applicant apprentice.
Applicant / apprentice, or are you going to go to apprentice after applicant?
So after you work 500 hours as an applicant, then you can go ahead and go to the school for an apprentice. So that's about like 3 months, 500 hours is, I believe, give or take. But it's pretty cool, bro. Like I'm digging my new job, bro. It's nice. It's fun. You know, I mean, I get to work with my hands a lot.
You're an applicant to what though? Applicant to like construction worker?
No, I'm right now. So an applicant is just pretty much like somebody who's working, you know, like picking up trash, doing stuff here and there, like little things, you know what I mean? Like learning the inside, like the ins and outs of the job itself.
Okay, but what I'm saying, but when you fully become the guy or when you fully get the job, what are you gonna be doing? I'm saying.
So when I get the job, I'll be doing pretty much the same thing, and I'll be doing like deliveries and like, you know, helping the actual the journeyman like get their tools, you know, and get like. I'm pretty much a bitch.
You're an apprentice.
You're an
apprentice.
No. Okay, but
I'm a bitch, bro.
When you become a journeyman or a job, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be...
Yeah, I'm going to be a pipe fitter, bro.
Okay, a pipe fitter, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
I mean, your actual official title.
That's my official title, bro. I'm making big money, dog.
Boy.
Big fucking money, bro.
He's going to be going home, fitting people's pipes, finding some widows, fitting their pipes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, your husband's at work for 10 hours a day. What an asshole.
I'll be over there. Bro. I'll be piping shit down, you know.
Piping shit down, you know, doing the job, you know what I'm saying? Doing his job.
You're gonna start seeing one with wife beaters going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Wife beaters, hard hat.
You come back out, get some lemonade? Yeah, because she comes back, his shirt is already off and everything. I was like, yeah, it's just hot in here.
It's just a little hot, yeah.
Has a little spray bottle. He sprays his chest real quick before she comes in.
Fit that pipe.
So, let me ask you guys a question, right? Well, in case you guys didn't know, it was me, my boy Chrissy Chris. He had a coworker named Asmin, coworker named Ugarte. We're doing the weight loss challenge. Everyone gave $100. I gave you $100. I gave mine. Everyone gave theirs. Obviously, I was out due to bronchitis and COVID. I still have a cough, which you guys seen, and I do get short-winded at times when I speak, which is why I end up coughing. But we were supposed to weigh in on the 1st of this month, right? Which is what you guys did, but I was out. So when I was gone, I called the next day and I told, hey, Asmin, I have COVID, so I'm going to be out. Turns out I was out for a whole month because I had bronchitis first and even developed the COVID, and then it just got worse and spiraled downhill. Mm-hmm. So he said, what are you going to do about the weight? And I said, we can still do it. We can just do it when I get back. But I didn't think I was going to be gone for that long. So they ended up going ahead and weighing themselves on the 1st. Asmin ended up winning. He took the money, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, okay. So he took all the money. So I came back and I said, hey, what about me? He would say, well, you can just weigh in now and that'll be your weight. And I'm like, nah, dude, everyone, like, he's gained weight, Asmin gained weight. Everyone's about to gain weight since the 1st.
Well, yeah.
Because, you know, and especially me, because I wasn't able to eat. I was only able to eat hold down broth, like chicken broth, you know, miso, all that stuff. So I lost a significant amount of weight. And then within like the last week and a half, I was able to get my taste buds back. I was able to hold down food. So I ate a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. So whichever way it go, I mean, I'm a man, I don't know too much shit. If this how much I weigh, I was how much I weigh. So I told him, hey, you know what? We can all just weigh in right now as we weigh and then fucking we can see who wins from there. And he was like, well, I'm pretty sure I'm still going to win. And my thing is that I don't care if I win or lose. I just want a fucking fair fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was like, well, you can just weigh yourself now, and then we can bank from there. I was like, that's not fair because you guys are going to bank your weight from the first, and I'm going to weigh myself from from this on day 4. I don't think that's fair because if that's the case, I should be able to bank my weight from the first, and I was significantly way amount of less because I couldn't eat nothing, I could hold nothing down.
Yeah.
You know, so and he was like, well, this and this and that, and I was like, well, now I feel like I should get my money back then, you know.
At least.
You know, because I feel like you properly won the $200 from the other 2 guys. For me, I wasn't able to weigh in, so I should feel like I should be disqualified, or we should push it back another month, or we can all weigh in right now, and then we can go from there. And he was like, well, fuck it, fine, I'll give you $100 back, but don't never ask me to do this shit again because it's the second time that I've been screwed. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He was like, the first time, remember with Gio and it was me, you, and somebody else with weight class.
Yeah.
Weight challenge. And I was like, well, he's like, well, we were going to, me and you had the best chance to win that. And I was like, dude, it's not about the best chance to win. Doesn't make any sense. Like, I can afford to lose 20 pounds. You can't afford to lose 20 pounds, you know?
I can't afford to lose 20 pounds.
I was like, so that doesn't make sense. Let's go back. Why anyway? He's like, well, it doesn't matter. We got to, like, dude.
Well, in that situation,
does matter.
it can't be fair all around.
Yeah, it does matter because it's not a fair fight.
That's what I'm saying, you know?
You know?
And he's only worried about, well, me and him had the best chance to win. I was like, dude,
If that's
if
the case,
I don't want to win like that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and if that's the case, then it should have just been a competition between you two.
Exactly, you know? And that's why he's like, he's like, fuck it. So what do you guys think? I think I was in the right by asking for my money back, but also I didn't ask for my money back. Also gave him other options, but we all went in right here, right now. We all go by what we weigh.
Yeah.
And he even said that, hey, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna win anyway. I don't care if you win. I don't care if I lose. I keep telling you that right now.
Yeah.
So we can just weigh in right now. And he was like, no.
Well, the problem is how do you make that fair?
What?
To me, to you, how do you make that fair to anybody? Because if you're going to weigh in early, everyone's going to weigh in early. Well, we just lost days of time. We could easily be trying to win.
Well, you didn't weigh in early. You guys weighed in on the first, didn't you?
We did. But
Yeah.
I'm saying that we talked about it before that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about how it would be fair for everybody. So the problem is you want a fair fight, but you had a bad circumstance. You had to go out for COVID. And that is an unfortunate stance right there.
Okay.
So if Asman gave you $100 back, that's on him. That's up to him. It's his money at that point. Because the fairness is do we weigh in early, all 3 of us, or all 4 of us weigh in early, and then we lose time that we could be run to the stretch, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we weigh in late and give people who may not have been working as hard more time to try and catch up or at least win the prize?
Yeah.
Then the other problem is if we come and weigh in on the first, but let's say we allow you to weigh in here on the first, but we get a chance to see it for ourselves and make sure that it's a fair fight.
Yeah.
That's not fair to us either.
Exactly.
So the problem is this is where the competitions usually do this. If you fail to show up for the competition on the day it's due, on the day you're doing the competition, you lose everything you put into it.
Okay.
If you put $50,000 into it over your period of time in the competition, and you come to the finals, and then you end up just not showing up because you were sick or something like you did, let's say for example, you lose all $50,000.
And I get that 100%, but here's the thing. I even stated before that I called him when I was at home, and I said we can still weigh in. We just weigh in when I get back, and we agreed to that. So that's why I feel like I shouldn't lose the money.
I feel like at that point you
So
definitely.
he made an agreement with you?
Yeah, because I called him so you know how it is, like, let's say Gio has COVID, right? And then we worked with them. So you know how the work calls you and say, hey, somebody you work with had COVID, but they're not gonna tell you who had COVID. So it's kind of like, dude, well, fuck, I need to know who the fuck I was around, because then, you know. So I called him and I said, hey, I thought I was doing the right thing. I said, hey, Asman, I know the workers are gonna tell you, but I have COVID. So that way he can know, you know, like, because I hang out with like you guys, hang out with you guys after work. So it's like someone to say, hey, Gio, someone you work with has COVID, you have no idea.
Right.
And then it's me, but yeah, we're meeting fucking like 3 times out the week. Then it's like you have a way more chance of, you know, being positive.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why I was letting them know, hey, man, I have COVID. We work directly together, this and that. And that's when we said, hey, well, how you going to do the weigh-in? I said, we can weigh in. You can just weigh in when I get back.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I feel like I shouldn't fucking lose my money, because we already established that we're going to weigh in when I get back.
But we didn't know when you were going to get back.
Okay, I get that. But my point is, me and Asman already established we'll just weigh in when I get back.
That's on him.
Yeah. But
And you know what? He gave you the $100 back, and because he made an agreement with you, that's all him.
We have to get
It's
back.
all
I'm gonna get it
him.
back from him next week. But my point is, like, do you think
regardless, the way I see it is like regardless of the fact, Now I get what you're saying. You know, your point of like, hey, like you know, like you already put in the money. You know, we said that this is gonna happen on this day. Cool. You know, I get your point on that. And you, like, I get it. You were sick. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like you definitely should have gotten your money back, or the contest should have been postponed longer. This is friendly competition that you guys were doing. You know what I mean? It's not something extremely serious. It is something to help you guys lose weight. You know, give you guys a little bit of motivation.
You guys aren't bringing up the fact whether I was sick or not. Like, if you say, hey, you were sick, you didn't make it, whatever, you lost your money, whatever. Okay, I can agree to that.
Yeah.
But I get that. But like I said, we have already agreed beforehand that we're gonna weigh in when I get back. So if we've already established that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have made that agreement. He really shouldn't have.
But at the same time, it's like your agreement with Asmin is your agreement with Asmin.
Well, I just figured he would have told the other boys though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not the same agreement that Cascading or anybody else would have agreed to. You know
Do
what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
So
We
there's
should have
that
that.
point.
If I had won the money, you wouldn't have gotten that money back.
Oh, he said he's gonna give it back to me. He's just fucking pissed off. But it's like, but do you think I'm in the wrong for asking or saying? Because I gave him multiple options. Like, dude, we can just weigh in all right here, right now. Like, I already know. I give him so much weight, I'm probably gonna lose, which I don't really care.
Yeah.
I just want a fair fight, and a fair fight to me is at least weighing in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, like
That's
I
how I
said,
look at
what's
it.
fair to what seems fair to you may not be fair to everybody else that's in the competition that might have a chance at winning.
Well, the competition's already. Are you guys already lost? So if that's the case, you guys still could have had a chance of getting and winning.
But I didn't know. I was actually leading it from what I know. For a good while, I was leading it.
Yeah, you were leading it for a while. I don't know what happened.
Started working in the kitchen.
No, that was before that. No, I just ended up getting lazy and,
Fucking with the hose, man.
and busy at the same time. Lazy and busy at the same time.
Fucking
I
with
did
the
not
hose.
end up going out and doing anything.
Going out to dinner and winding and dining there.
Sat around home.
Sat around fucking all day.
Someone needs to keep him company.
He's like, Cascadian, Chrissy boy, Chris, you wanna fuck? Just let me get some head, baby. I ain't trying to burn no calories right now.
Right. I'm just trying to chill.
Right?
But I'm already winning the competition.
Bruh, so I'm stepping out with COVID and everything, dude. Like, with these 3 bowls, I had to wash the dishes because my dishes were so much piled up. But when I first started bronchitis and COVID, so I was so weak, I couldn't fucking go out, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do anything. And if I like cooking, so I'll order some food. Dude, I don't know about you guys, man, but Postmates and Uber Eats, bro, that shit racks up quick, dude.
Oh, it's fast.
100%,
It's
bro.
expensive.
Yeah, dude. So, you know, I just went to the, where you do those car things where you just put in your car for you, you know? So we did that so we didn't have to fucking have nobody come in contact, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been cooking more. And since I've been cooking more, dude, it's like, the dishes pile up so quick, bro. I wash the dishes, cook, boom, piled up again. Wash the dishes, maybe eat something, don't realize, you know, get a couple of juice or
Did
water.
you and your girl both stay quarantined?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we both had it together, so we didn't separate from each other. We just fucking watch movies and chill out.
Oh, okay.
That sucks, bro. I mean, but hey, I mean, you survived the Delta variant, yeah.
I don't even know if it's the Delta variant or not, you know. I got superior genes, so I ain't worried about it.
Ooh.
I think I killed COVID, honestly.
Boasting.
Bro. Did you get vaccinated? Are you gonna get
I
vaccinated?
don't need that
I
shit,
don't
dude.
believe in that shit at all, bro.
Hmm?
I don't believe in that shit at all.
Bruh, they're trying to fucking. It says mandatory. They're trying to force people to get vaccinated, though.
Fuck that.
You know, think about it, because I don't think you can go to school now without being vaccinated.
Yeah, they can suck my dick.
What are you gonna do with your daughters?
I guess they're getting homeschooled, you know?
Really though, real talk?
Honestly, bro, I'm not
Well, a
gonna
lot of
vaccinate
par-
my kids, bro.
A lot of parents are switching to homeschooling.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a large amount of parents that don't trust in the system. The system's trying to bring down more of the vax crap on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the political field where you got a bunch of teachers out there teaching political propaganda, really.
What do you
I would
mean?
really. Have you ever heard of critical race applied principles?
Say it again.
Critical race applied principles.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also goes by another name. I think it slightly changes the idea of it though. Is critical race theory.
Okay, I heard
So-
something like that before.
Yeah, it's been a thing that's been growing for quite a while now. But it's been being known more and more in schools where they're teaching people about how white people are bad and you should be ashamed of your heritage and all that other things. And then they They teach you to be nicer to other minorities and other things like that.
That's true.
But it's not like nice as in just be buddy kind of with the minority or whatever. They're like, you need to give yourself to the minority kind of thing. Your heritage, everything was wrong. You should give yourself to the minorities because they were the oppressed.
Yo,
That's what they're basically
bro.
bringing up.
When you say minority, how come you're
Oh,
moving
I'm not
your
really-
hands towards me, bro?
You're half Asian,
I'm not really pointing
half
like
fake
that.
Asian, you know.
I'm not really pointing like at you. I'm
You're-
just
he's
kind of
like, yeah,
doing
you
things.
are, bro. You
Just
don't,
making
you,
gestures.
hey, you don't see it because you're white, bro.
I'm talking with my hands. Talking with my hands. That's all I'm doing.
You know what's crazy? Well, I saw something on YouTube. It's like this little like a black group, and they're talking about how they're like oppressed, and slaves and everything, you know. And they're talking about how, like you said, like white people need to give themselves to them and everything. Dude, these motherfuckers had white people kissing their shoes
What the?
and then thanking them for it, you know.
That's one of the that's
Yeah.
basically what I've been talking about.
You know, and that's what I've been following a little bit. I've been noticing when it comes to like the heritage, when it comes to white people, they pretty much make them seem like they have like your history is just nothing but evil. What it makes them, you know.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the exact thing right there.
Yeah.
That's critical race applied theory.
I don't think that's right at all. Dude.
By
principles.
The way I see it is like this should be like in like equality, bro.
But you
That's
see,
the way I see it,
there's a difference there, and this is also applied in those same principles. Though, is equality and equal outcome. Those are two different things. Do you know what the difference is?
Mm-hmm.
Equality is you're a man, I'm a man. We can both get a job. We can both do the same work. You know, as long as we apply ourselves, we can do that same job. Whether our skin color, nothing else,
Right.
does not matter what you are. We can both do it as long as we apply ourselves. Equal outcome, however, is, let's just say, for example, I'm white dude. I'm privileged in this society. I automatically get 2 or 3 steps above you or you. Let's just say, for example, but we're both men. We're both just men. So I have to work harder in my way to be able to make up for your inequality, in a sense. So what they do is they give other people, minorities or other people who are less privileged, more baseline privileges that I don't get. I don't get anything of.
Yeah.
I don't get to touch. Period. But it's an idea that you are already a step below, and they need to bring you up to here. That's what it is. It's saying that you're here. We need to push you up to here, just because.
Well, I mean, not just because it started off as in you were down here, so you did need to be pushed up here. I don't know about now the way that society is and everything, you know. I think it's more equal than it's ever been before.
You've heard it before.
You know,
I agree.
Yeah.
But that being said, those policies, those acts were put in place for a reason, though. You know, people were considered below and got paid less. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a lot of very successful minorities out there. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, like that's what I said. People
they-
were. That's like reason why we have this. That's why we have some laws. A lot of laws need to be updated
Yeah.
because things were a certain way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. There's a lot of laws that are very outdated right now. The problem I see is the people who are pushing law change are talking about what I'm talking about. Critical race applied theories, critical race theory. Those things are not fair, period.
Yeah.
You can try and push for change, but when that change detriments one side of the story over the other, it doesn't matter if you think they're privileged or not. You're automatically contradicting yourself.
Yeah, because when I used to work security, it was a grocery store called, I think it was the Safeway. Either way, go. There's one dude, he's in high school, his name is, I think it's Joseph. He's like a Jewish dude. Either way, go. Some kids started like a Hispanic group, you know, like to showcase their heritage, and then it spun off to like black people, and then it spun off to like Asians and everything, you know. But then a teacher actually tried to start it just with the white groups and everything, you know, with the white people, and they weren't allowed to do it. They were not allowed to do it because I guess, I don't know, KKK, I don't know what the fuck.
Well, you see,
But they weren't allowed to do it though because, you know,
they're
Yeah.
trying
white
to protect.
supremacy type thing, you know, or some bullshit like that.
They're trying to protect minorities. See, they go out of their way to protect you. You know, in the better interest of you, even though you don't ask for it or may want it. They do it because they think that you are constantly under attack by some sort of group within the white party, within the
Yeah.
white group in general. That you're always constantly under some sort of attack. So they go out of their way to try and help you by giving you things or helping you towards progressing yourself.
No, I guess. Let me ask you a question. You might know this. I don't know. What's Antifa for?
Antifa stands for anti-fascist. Now, A lot of people get that misunderstood. Anti-fascist is not in the concept of we dislike fascism or don't want fascism in our society. They truthfully and heartfully believe that fascism and anyone that follows fascism, period, should die. And that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that fascist means that the actual idea of fascism. It means that you are a fascist if you believe in a certain system that they disagree with.
Yeah, to me, it's crazy because it's like Antifa, from what I've seen, from one person that I know, they try to come off as like a peaceful type group, But every video, everything I've read about them has always been nothing but violence.
I have seen direct videos of Antifa constantly beating people up.
That's what I'm saying.
Constantly throwing things, constantly dumping crap on you, assaulting you in ways that they can get away with. So that when the police do show up, they can point their finger at you.
Yep, it's still your fault.
Because you're the bigger man and you are getting threatening.
Yeah.
And they're weak and they're frail and they never wanted to come there to be violent. But they're the ones I've seen most times in videos just going around saying, you aren't allowed here. Get the out of here.
Same here. But I think it's kind of crazy because they try to present themselves as just like some nice group or peaceful, but yet everything I've seen, everything I've read, has always been fucking violence with these people.
Violence is their case. So one of their things is power is absolute. Power is the key to power, and strength is the only way you find power. They believe in power. Like this, if you didn't understand my repetition, power means everything to them. It doesn't matter which way they get at power. If they can sit here and get into an argument with you, and you back off, and you're like, I don't want to get involved with this crap. I won. I had the power. That's what they see. Power. Yes. They automatically see themselves as the victor in any situation that you back off on them. It means that you gave the ground to them. You gave them power, and they gave their voice volition. So power is their ultimate.
I got you. You guys been watching Netflix or Hulu lately? Because that's all I've been doing since I've been sick.
Hey, bro. I watched that show that you were talking about.
Reservation Dogs?
Bro.
That shit's good,
That shit's fucking awesome.
Have you seen it?
What was it again?
Reservation Dogs is like the native show.
Reservation?
Yeah, actually,
I've heard of it.
I'm glad they're getting, natives are getting some type of I'm not going to say representation, but I'm glad they're getting someone in the limelight, Because they were also on, like I said, since I've been, sick for a month, I've been out of work. I've been sitting watching movies and TV shows, But, those, the cop in that show?
Oh, yeah.
He's in the new Purge Forever Purge. The natives are highlighted in that too because they were fucking people up and everything.
How was that?
It was straight.
Yeah.
It wasn't, that great, but it was decent.
Hey, I know I came across it on
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Oh, it's on there?
No, not HBO Max then.
Well, I don't know. I
it's on. I want to say it's on Prime, but I didn't want to.
Prime for free?
No. You gotta purchase it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that because I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be that good, bro. I think they gotta stop with the Purge movies, honestly.
On the real, dude, we have like a Purge TV show. I think a Purge is the movie that can go on forever. It's just that have you guys been following the series?
Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna be the same thing every single time.
Yeah, I feel like they fucked it up when they did the mayor lady or whatever she was when she tried to stop it.
Yeah.
Because they could have just did single movies where they just did a Purge movie where it just showed people killing.
Yeah.
It had no story to it, That would have been good for like a good 5 or 6 movies. You show one family trying to survive.
Yeah.
Show another town trying to survive.
Exactly.
Show people trying to survive.
That would have been like the best.
You don't have to have no story to it. It's the Purge. You already know what the story is. These dudes trying to survive. Boom, and then you go on and progress it to where this dude doesn't want to fucking do the Purge anymore. So now we go after him and his whole group, whatever. And then eventually start getting more traction. And then you close it off like that.
Oh yeah, bro. That would have been the best way to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like now you're just prolonging it, and it's like you know the whole backstory. So why do all this? Like,
yeah,
all this,
Yeah.
Exactly.
So now it's like, okay, the Forever Purge.
Money. That's what it is.
No, I mean I get that, but you could have done it in better ways though. Like Fast and Furious. It's like, dude, that is so fucking. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I haven't seen a new one.
What are they on, like 12?
Bro, it was
I don't
stupid
know.
as fuck.
No, 9,
bro.
I think.
It was so
You seen
fucking
it?
stupid, bro.
You seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
It wasn't good at all?
My
Was
God,
it
that shit
stupid?
was
Like, but it good at the
ridiculous.
same time. So you know how something's like
It was-
so bad that it's kind of good.
It was. It
It's
was
like that?
It was good. It was okay. I'm not gonna say it was good. I was gonna say it was okay, but as far as like theatrics and shit goes, bro, it was fucking stupid.
Dude, they
like
might-
the action was over the top,
Bro,
bro.
they might as well be fucking Marvel right now, dog. It's like, dude,
Bro, you got Luda and Tyrese in space, dog.
in space.
In space.
See, because fucking so John
In a
Cena's
car.
That makes no
Wait, in a
sense.
car?
But John Cena's like a what, super soldier, something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like fucking might as well be Captain America, dog. He's catching. I saw on the thing he caught a car. It's like, come on now, dog. This dude caught a fucking car.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
What about the Suicide Squad? Have you seen the Suicide Squad yet?
I seen it. I thought it was kind of pointless.
I thought it was dumb.
I did like John Cena's acting in it though. I thought he did a pretty good job.
Oh, as
Is it based on the originals? The other Suicide Squad? The DC one?
Yeah. It's-
Okay.
Yeah. But Suicide Squad's the same thing. It's just you just gotta do missions, you know.
yeah.
Like I think Suicide Squad should have like more people dying though.
Yeah, what's up with that fucking weasel thing, bro?
I don't know, but I liked it though.
Did you?
I did.
I'm like, this motherfucker ugly.
Well, yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is this? Is it a fucking dog?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
didn't,
was
I didn't understand it, but it was like, what the fuck could he really do?
I nothing,
But
bro.
The point is,
He survived at the end though.
yeah. But it's like, dude, I don't know. I didn't think the movie was that good. I thought it was like kind of. I thought the villain was kind of lame.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
I'm like, what is he? He's a weak ass villain. Like,
no,
he's
no,
not
that
even-
thing is actually powerful as fuck. Like, it takes over. Like,
Oh, I was talking about the dude, the one with the fucking, the scientist guy.
oh yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, I'm like, where was his whole role in the fucking thing? It was like pointless for him just to even be in it, honestly.
Well,
bro.
he's the only one that can somewhat. He's like control it or
Well,
something.
see, bro, he did the least. Second to that weasel thing in the movie, bro. That homie did the least, dog.
Yeah, but at least Leaves will fucking die. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At least something happened.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Dude, I didn't see the point of that movie though. It was like.
I haven't seen it, so I'm keeping quiet on that because I don't know anything about it. Really.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad. I just thought like, what's the point?
Yeah, it was. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, they should actually fucking be fighting somebody, you know.
Yeah, then
Have either of you seen the Tomorrow War yet?
No. I tried to watch it and I just turned it off.
What?
I didn't mean turn it off as in like I was watching it was boring. I mean, as soon as I pressed OK, I clicked back immediately because I didn't want to watch it. But I did see the Bad Bunch.
The
What
Bad
about-
Bunch.
The
Bad-
You're talking about the Bad Batch
Bad Batch, yeah.
from Disney Plus.
Disney Plus? No. It's on. Well, I saw it on Netflix.
What's that
The
about?
Bad Batch is on Netflix.
With Jason Momoa. So pretty much it's like Jason Momoa. He eats people and everything, you know.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Because-
never mind, different one. I was
Are you
thinking
talking
of
about the one where
Star
they're
Wars.
all blind?
No, I'm talking about the Star Wars.
What about
Star
Star
Wars
Wars?
Bad Batch.
I'm fucking
I thought you were talking about that.
Star Wars Bad Batch. That's the actual thing.
Yeah,
It's a series.
yeah. It's not a series. So, well, actually, I guess it is a series. It was a spin-off series from the Clone Wars.
All right, I don't really care about Star Wars. Either way it goes. Fucking. Like, I play their games and everything, you know. And I read the Star Wars Force Unleashed book.
Yeah,
That was a fucking good book, dude.
the book was good and the game was good.
The game
too.
was good too. I just fucking second one was good. It was just too short. It was like a fucking 15-20 minute game actually. But I was kind of hoping they were gonna make a movie off of that.
Everyone was kind of hoping that would be one
Yeah.
of the movies.
But I think the dude said, what's his name?
He said that it was more of a side story, not really canon.
Yeah, no, but he said he tried to make it, but it was like it didn't really fit in a timeline or some shit like that, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It was a side story and it didn't fit with the rest of the canon.
Yeah.
So they ended up making just a spin-off.
Just fucking make it a non-canon movie then.
And people don't want that.
Because fucking people are retarded, dude.
Well, fans.
Like, think about it, like, you're fucking in Star Wars, you're like, fucking everyone loves you, and then you fucking die. And then people revolt, oh, what the fuck, Geo died, blah, blah, bring him back. And it's literally, not saying Star Wars have done it, but fans have done it a lot, where someone dies, they bitch and bitch and bitch until they make them come back.
Want to do
It
that?
doesn't
Actually
matter.
bring them back?
Yeah, and writers have to bring them back, because that's where your money's, your
a lot
money's
of
your
the
fans.
deaths are pretty
Yeah.
stupid, though.
Huh?
A lot of those deaths are pretty stupid.
He's one of those guys. Is what it
He is one of those guys.
You know, he's one of those guys.
He's
Cause,
like,
like, 'cause I love TV shows where people die. Like I hate that shit where it's us three. Oh shit, the world ended. Let's go out there and get in the gunfight. You know, now we fucking somehow we're in California. Then we go to Texas. We fought all these fucking thousands and thousands of
Right.
people with only fucking 3 guns. You know, and somehow we find these bullets and nobody gets hit. And yet we fighting 100 people. We are 3 people versus a 100-man army. And yet no one fucking gets hit. No one dies. It's like
No, you misunderstand me then. I like death that has meaning.
no, I get what you're saying. But I'm saying I'm
Jesus, bro.
yeah, but he's still one of those people though.
Well, it gotta push the story.
He's one of those people. Like, you could be the greatest character. You walk in and then someone fucking just comes and stab you from the back. That didn't have any meaning, man. I want Zio to come back.
If I'm the main character in a movie, you know what I mean? I'm fucking doing shit, and it's like, let's say there's a sequel, you know, and if I die, I'd be kind of pissed off too, bro.
Well, of course, dog. Because you want that money too. You know
Yeah, not me per se.
Be in the series.
My bad. Let's say you, right? Let's say you're an actor, right? And you're the main character. Boom. All right, you did great in that fucking movie. People love you. They make a sequel, right? Again, main character, and then fucking you end up dying in that one. You got your head chopped off, you know, and shit like that. I'm gonna be fucking bummed out, bro.
What was the part 3 coming out too, or no?
Let's say there is a part 3 coming out.
Part 3 coming out might be bummed out because
then what?
That's our opportunity.
Your fucking little sidekick takes over.
Yeah, that would make bummed out, but
I would fucking hate that shit, bro. Honestly,
that's
I'm not
an
gonna
actor,
lie.
though. That's
There's certain things like Star Wars. I don't really care for Star Wars.
But
So
you're
people
talking
die in
about
Star
as an
Wars,
actor wise. You're talking about as a fan wise, though.
I love Star Wars. Don't.
Like let's say that thing to where he was the main character of a show.
I love doing
He is a bitch though, bro.
What?
He's
He about to shoot you, dog.
He's
Yeah,
a bitch.
you tend to be liking
a-
to insult people with guns on them.
He's a bitch with a BB gun.
Oh, yeah, BB gun fool? I know you go BB gunning.
What, do I need to walk around with the AR-10 all day?
You are the type of person who walk around with the AR-10 all
You
day.
are the type of person, bro.
I probably would too.
Is that a BB gun though?
What? No, it's not a BB gun.
Shoot me in the face right now.
No, we're not gonna do that.
You see, you a bitch, dog.
No,
I'm saying, I would shot you in
do
the face.
that.
I would shot you in the face.
You can't
dog.
shoot porn in the face, bro. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, son, what are you doing here,
God
dog?
damn.
Come on, man.
Watch, he actually does
Death
it.
without-
I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
That'd be a death without meaning.
There's a meaning. He's insulting you.
That'd be a death without meaning.
Meaning you can take all the stuff I got here.
Yeah, you said this is your
Right.
favorite salsa.
Right? You got the salsa right there. I got the cup right here,
I
bro.
want to. What? I want to shoot you in the face over a freaking
This is a
salsa.
limited edition.
You wouldn't have to waste no money on it.
Limited.
It is.
You know, expensive ass bullet I had to waste
who
on
drank
you.
from this before?
What is that?
Jesus.
No, you know who drank from this before though?
No.
William Shatner, bro.
William Shatner didn't. You have no way to prove that.
You have no way to prove it's not.
That is
Mhm.
true.
Yeah, so
That is true.
we're at the crossroads then. Impasse.
No, we're not, because I'm right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just saying. But like I was saying, as a fan, Chrissy Chris was an actor. As your favorite character, he's like, man, I love this series.
Okay,
He's in the second movie, and then he dies, right? Would you be upset, or was like, oh, this and that? Because to me, where a main character dies, especially a main character dies, they're like, damn, dude, this shit throws me off. Like, I didn't see that coming one bit.
I don't know, bro. Like, I feel, I guess I kind of do agree. Like, if he's the main character and, like, you know, I'm a super diehard fan,
Mm-hmm.
if the main character dies, bro, I'm gonna be fucking bugged out.
Well,
But
how
are
do you
you
go
gonna-
forward from that?
But are you
That's
going
always the
to bitch
question.
and complain to the writers of the show and the producers of the show?
I wouldn't complain. I'd
That's
be like,
my
well,
point, you know
I
what
just
I'm
take
saying?
it. I just
So-
be like, well, fuck it. I mean, he had to die. You know.
So, when you
so
start
get
watching,
this.
though?
So get this real fast.
I might.
And that's the reason why they bring them back.
Yeah, I might.
That's the reason
I
why
might
they bring
stop
them
So
back.
let's go back to Star Wars. All right. So let's say Luke died.
We don't know
in the
anybody from
second-
Star Wars. Who cares? Like,
I
what the
don't
fuck?
know anything about Star
What if
Wars,
what if
bro.
Luke died in the second
Who the
episode?
fuck- who the fuck is? I know Darth Vader.
Princess Leia
I know Darth Vader.
and Luke
Skywalker?
Skywalker.
Luke-
Darth Vader.
Luke Bass
What?
Skywalker.
All right. What if died? What if he died?
Oh well, he dies. Fuck
What,
it.
no, what I mean, what if he died in the Clone Wars?
Which one is
I
that,
don't know what that.
When Obi-Wan
bro? You keep saying like
watches him die, watches him at least think he's dead. So what if Darth Vader was dead then, and then go on to the rest of the series?
And then let it go on. My friend is like, so did you guys ever watch Samurai Jack?
I love Samurai
Did
Jack.
I used to
you
watch
see
it.
when he brought it back out to finish it off the series?
I did not.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Okay, so what they did, so they brought Samurai Jack back, right? And you guys know the whole timeline. He went back in history to stop Haku, you know?
Okay, yeah.
And that
So-
series went on forever.
So this is what happened. So they brought him back. You know, the whole thing, he lost his sword. And then Haku, they used his blood, whatever, to create this demon girl, just like human girls, you know? So, as you guys all know, everyone he's killed was a robot. So, you know, he's slashing people up, and then he slashed this girl up, and she was a human. And that messed up his psyche, you know? He said, oh, crap, I killed a human, which I thought was pretty cool that what they did in this TV cartoon show, you know?
Yeah.
So, whatever happened, so, you know, so he fought him with everything. He killed the girls. One of the girls, he ended up getting on his side. They ended up falling in love. They ended up killing Haku, right? They ended up getting married. This is the ending, which thousands of people fucking hated. I thought it was beautiful. He ended up marrying a girl. You know, we see her walking down the aisle. We'll see her saying, I do, I love you, kissing. And now she's fading away. You say, well, what the hell is going on? You got to think, they stopped Haku. So everything that time that happened with the daughters, creating the daughters, they never existed, you know?
Oh,
and then
shit.
so he was just, now he's back to being single,
by himself, by his lonesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really about. I mean, yeah, by himself, yeah, he's lonesome, but it's like the world is not destroyed anymore.
Yeah,
you know, so he still have his village, he still have his family, but he just doesn't have his girl, which I thought was amazing. You know,
yeah.
like everyone fucking bitch and complain and blah blah. Like, to me, stories don't have to have a good ending, you know, and that's still a good ending because he's still.
And that's the thing about it too. I do kind of like it because not all stories have good endings.
Yeah, and it's realistic, you know.
Yeah.
Well, people don't want realism. Realism doesn't sell. I'll tell you that. If you wanted realism, there'd be a lot of movies out there that'd be very boring.
Bro.
True that, yeah.
If you wanted realism, we wouldn't have Star Wars.
people want it, exactly. You're right too.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. And there's a lot of things wrong with Star Wars when it comes to a realistic standpoint, especially the ships and how they fly in space.
This motherfucker
Doesn't matter.
Like,
give me a thruster, bro. Throw me in space. Give me a fucking thruster, whatever the fuck, and I think I'll be okay.
You look at almost any space movie that's got some sort of fantasy spin to it. It's not realistic, just based on space travel alone.
Well, yeah, we get that, but my point is, like, I don't know if this makes sense or not. I love fantasy. It's like out there in different worlds and everything, but I like it to be based in somewhat pseudo realism. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like I like that. I like stuff like that.
People want to be based to the ground.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I get that.
Have it like that, you know, like still fantasy and everything, but at least have like a base for it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I mean is you want to be able to touch the ground. You know what's there. You know what's real. You know what it feels. There's the problem with today's style of movie making. Is there is very as it become more animated, there's less base to it. There's less feeling to relate to.
I think animation is the best way to go.
Animation's awesome if used as more of a supporting role.
No, I think because to me, for animation, like if you're like a fighter, whatever, fighter jet, you can do so much more with animation.
I wish you'd watch.
Your limitations are so much less limited, you know.
Yeah.
I wish you'd watch The Mandalorian. I know you don't probably care about it, but The Mandalorian, it went back to the more practical style of movie making. It used animation as an almost strictly supporting role in the entire TV series.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal, actually.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm saying what I prefer. You know, I'm reason we watch a lot of animes. I think anime are almost never realistic either.
Does the Mandalorian ever show his face?
What are you talking about? It's never realistic. What are you talking about?
Yes, the Mandalorian does. Yeah.
He does?
Yeah.
I was watching it, but he never showed his face. So I was like, yeah, fuck.
You watched like the first few episodes. He does later.
Yeah.
He does like halfway through the series.
That is true. I did only watch it. I'm like, I want to see what this dude looks like because it seems like nobody's able to see his fucking face or something.
Yeah, he's not allowed to. It's more of a. It's just part of the creed that he's part of.
Yeah. It was stupid.
You're probably all virgins and everything, dude. I'm probably how you become one of them, you know.
Well, you see,
you swerve on women.
Mandalorians believed in. They were the Deathbringers. Deathbringer has no face.
Okay, do they still go out and party and fucking everything? Or are they just all fucking business?
It's all business, bro. I want to say it's all
that's
business,
a whack ass fucking group. I joined that group for like a year just to get experience and fuck shit up.
That's kind of like a borderline fun to have. It's more of an adult fun, really.
So rape.
How's it adult fun if you're not really fucking doing anything, dog? It's like fucking.
Well, that's not
like
what
even
I mean by adult.
Even fucking Vikings fucking raped and pillaged and shit. You know what I'm saying? They wanted some pussy and gold. You know, I ain't just about to fucking just slaughter everybody.
They were bringers of that too, except you could see their faces.
But they were still people.
But my point is, I ain't about to just fucking. I'm not going to join a group.
So was the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Well, my point is, I'm not going to join a group where it's like the three of us, we're all fucking badasses. You know what I'm saying? Going around completing missions, fucking people up. Sure, dog, it's cool, but eventually I want to do something, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, are they able to see each other's face?
Are they able to see each other? No. The Mandalorians can't take off their helmets even themselves. Once they pass their training, they're given their helmet, which is made out of usually Beskar, the helmet alone.
Yeah.
The rest of it has to be acquired later. The helmet alone, once it gets put on your head, it can never come off to a living being. Even another Mandalorian.
You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. But I'm going to do it for like a year or two. Because I want to fucking hang out. I want to have fun. I want to fucking do something. I want to just fucking fuck somebody over, fuck up a mission, go to sleep, wake up, go do a mission, go to sleep.
Like 007, dog, yeah.
That fool does something. He fucking goes to eat. Bro, he gambles, he fucking fucks, he do drugs.
Well, Mandalorian's not a roguelike.
No, what?
He's not a rogue. When it comes to, they describe people like him as a rogue. That 007, James Bond. He's that mysterious kind of Joe.
All 007s
they call him rogue.
All 007s were fucking suave and cool, can mingle. Mm-hmm. How you mingle? By fucking just like this.
Well, that's not how society is anymore either.
Dude, all 007s, no matter what era, has been like that.
But 007, remember what you were telling me about? You want realism, right? Society today has changed drastically since the original 007s.
Dude, what the hell are you talking about?
People want realism. What we see today is what we see today. Not what we saw then. Because we don't live in that time anymore.
What's not real is about him fucking shooting people in the fucking head. Him getting a fucking badass bitch with his nice ass car.
I can't get...
I'm simply asking. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, every freaking single thing 007 has fucking been rooted in somewhat of reality.
How many men do that anymore?
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who do that, bro.
Well, that's the thing is, even in the time that first 007s were made, few men did that.
Bruh.
Few men.
We have a fucking giant ass fucking government, dog.
Yes.
Which has fucking specialized fucking groups and agencies,
Okay.
departments and everywhere else. We have people that do shit like that.
Yes. But you even said it yourself,
Well,
you want realism.
It's when it's part of the
How
job.
is that not real? I don't get it.
Because that's just fantasy. There is people don't just go up to women anymore like that. People do that, you get made a creep. They call you out, you're a creep.
Dude, have you fucking asked out, dude, have you talked to girls before? I can walk up to a girl and be like, yo, I think you're fucking very pretty. This and that. I don't approach girls like that a lot. There's quite a few girls that have done. It's like, hey, you know, like this one girl, it was fucking, I was in LA years ago, though. She's like, walking to the store. I'm walking to Jack in the Box or somewhere, I can't remember. Either way I go, I'm walking back and forth down this long ass street.
Yeah.
She's walking back and forth down this long ass street. I've seen like 4 or 5 times. I said, dude, if I see that girl again, I gotta fucking speak to her. She came by again. I fucking crossed the street. Say, hey, listen, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. My name is Jace, this and that. I've seen you like 4 or 5 times pass by. I literally told you just like that. It's like, I told myself, if I ever see you again, I have to speak to you. You're that pretty, you know, this and that. And that's why we didn't start talking. Just like that, dude. It still happens just like that. It doesn't happen, you know, majority of the time now because we got apps and everything else. But for the most part, you still fucking gotta talk to the girl, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether fucking he swipes right and then boom, you guys meet up at a fucking destination, you still have to fucking go speak to her, you know what I'm saying?
Even then, it still doesn't happen as much as you think anymore. Like, you can't, like today you put yourself out there and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, she's talking crap behind your back.
Let that bitch talk crap behind your back, bro. Like,
I'll be
that's
talking
what we
crap behind
do.
her back, too.
Hey, you know what, dude?
Until she takes it to Twitter and then Twitter believes her.
I fucked this bitch. I
bro.
fucked this bitch last night. I fucking did this. I did that. That's still me talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, this bitch fucking went out to dinner and she fucking ate all this other bullshit. Oh, fat ass, blah blah.
Yeah.
Like fucking, I didn't want to spend my money on her, but I just had to. You know what I'm saying? This and that. We still talk shit with your boys, with the girls. Is what we fucking
That's how
do.
it is. Yeah.
You know?
That's how society
It's like
works.
fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this bitch fucking pissed me off. This and that. But you know what? She this fine. She's crazy, but she's fine as fuck. You know, I'm fucking try to fuck her for as long as I can.
Hell yeah.
Hey, boom, same shit, dog. It's the same thing. Girls do it, guys do it. Like, you know what? Chick go out with me. Oh man, this dude. She gonna go to her boy. This dude Port was fucking lame. Blah blah. I just use them for a free meal. What the fuck's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Same thing. So I didn't want to fuck him. I didn't want to give him my number. I just gave him my number because I wanted a free meal.
You know what that reminds me of then?
What?
That actually reminds me of James Bond then.
What does?
Exactly what you just described. Everything about it. You don't stick with her. He never sticks with the girl. He goes on. He gets to a girl, gives her some of his suave and everything. She kind of gives in to him.
He's a player, bro.
He's a player, and then you know what?
Yeah, what is his job?
Takes her to bed or whatever. Next thing you know, he's gone.
Yeah,
doing his job.
What's his job? You can't fucking have a wife and kids.
Yeah.
and
How many
everything,
people do you know today has that job? Has a job like that even?
I don't know.
I don't know anybody. Exactly, my point.
Because his job changes almost every second of every minute.
But
I'm
I'm
still
pretty
doing
sure-
the same thing. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they got people who do, and we have actual spies today now in this world, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm pretty sure there's fucking people, you know what I'm saying, who are dedicated to the job, who don't want to risk, you know, bringing in the fucking family or whatever the hell could do their job, you know. That are that high in the government.
Yeah, then maybe there is. Maybe there is. But are they willing to put their personal sides up to the task of that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know these people,
it's like for all we know,
Exactly, we don't
Cascading
know.
over here could be a Russian
right?
Russian spy.
And I'm getting more girls than all of you.
Damn, bro. Okay, just because you lost a couple pounds.
Nah, just because I'm Russian.
Oh shit.
Hey. You Americans don't know how to have fun.
Oh, dude. But when I was saying talking about realism, like I think, well, I don't know about. Well, you're a gamer. I play games only because I'm myself a gamer anymore. And you play games here and there. But I hate games that try to focus too much on reality as well. Because to me, it makes the game boring as fuck. It's like, dude, if I wanted to fucking like sports games are a lot trying to become more realistic.
Yeah.
If I wanted fucking a game that's fucking based on 100% reality, just go outside and fucking live my life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fucking spend a couple of hours on the game.
Games are becoming life.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is, bro. I mean, that's
why they want more realistic.
That's the way the world is too. I mean, you see people over here, like, you know, fucking watching YouTube videos or fucking TikToks and everything like that. Like, oh, okay, like just on fucking on their couch, bro. It's like nobody goes outside to have a life anymore.
Yeah.
Well, because they have games to give them that life.
Well, I'm not talking about games. I'm talking about like just any application out there, you know. Like
or if they do go outside, they completely exaggerate it. Oh, this is what I'm doing, blah blah blah. Like reality, dog. You only.
It doesn't matter if you're on video games or on the real world itself. Everyone wants to be based somewhat in reality, and you find games that are more based in reality, even though it's a video game, boring. But that is reality.
Like GTA.
Reality is boring. That's why it doesn't.
Reality does not have to be boring though.
It doesn't have to be. I mean, reality is what you make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, until you get older.
Even
and then your life slows down.
What are you talking about, bro?
I know old people who love.
I'm not talking about.
Why do you think the ultimate goal is for you to work super fucking hard, build your fucking money up, and at 40, 50, retire, live your life.
Travel the fucking world.
That was the whole goal when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole mindset
that's
was.
The goal to this day, bro.
When I was growing up, that was the whole mindset.
Yeah, but like I said, it's still reality. You have to get older to do that.
Not really, bro.
When you go play a war game, I play a game called Squad.
Not
and
really.
It is more based in reality. It is
you don't have to get older. Like, bro, there's an 11-year-old girl. Her painting sells for millions and millions of dollars.
Okay. Can you paint?
I could.
Can you make millions and millions of dollars?
I have the opportunity.
Yeah, if you
and what do you do with all that then?
What do you mean?
What do you do with all that then? That money?
You save it, you stack it up, you dish it out, you invest.
See, there's your dreams. But you see, dreams and reality don't match up all the time either.
There's
true. The problem right there. Is you can have all the dreams you want in the world. I agree. Have a dream. It pushes you forward. It really does help.
The way I say you'll never know. You'll never know until you try to live out your dream.
But once you get to millionaire status or whatever, what do you do with any of that? You go and make more money with it. Okay. And then what do you do with it? I don't know. Go make more money then.
What's the point? What's the issue? What's the issue though? What's the point?
I mean, you do whatever you want to do.
That's the point. Your point is you're making more money. Now you can live your life like you want.
And then when you die, you can't keep it anyways. So what's the point?
So we're trying to say I should just fucking have no money and become homeless?
The point is, Cascade, the point is you live your life how you want till you die.
I know.
We're all going to die eventually, whether you're working your whole life every single day till you're 67 years old. You know, like you're gonna live your life like you work it. I mean, you live it how you want to. You know what I mean?
I wish it was that simple.
Like either you can be that 11-year-old girl who sells her paintings for millions of dollars, live how you want to live for like the rest of your life, or you can be a hardworking Mexican or black dude or white guy, whoever the fuck, and live and work till you die. There's people who work till they die.
Bro, when I was 18,
that's not so bad though.
I know, dude. But I mean, what I'm saying is like she has that option to live how she wants to live. She can travel wherever she wants to travel. She can do what she wants to do, provide for her family,
you see,
and so forth and so forth.
Us peasants down at the lower tier of life itself
don't
see what people who are up at another few tiers above us. Yeah. They don't see that. I have lived between both. I have lived from poor. I have lived from medium. I've lived from medium high. I have lived in those areas. My parents have helped me experience kind of almost the both sides of the story in that. The reality of the situation comes down to is once you go up higher and higher and get more power, get more money, you got more things, you think you can do anything you want. But the reality of the situation is you don't have that ability because to go up and higher, they have higher standards, higher requirements, higher viewpoints. If you don't adhere to those higher standards or higher viewpoints, you stagnate.
I don't care.
And they don't allow you to go anywhere.
Everyone has the ability. I have the ability to go up there. He has the ability to go up there.
Yeah, if I go up there, bro, I can make millions of dollars, dog, and I can live, settle in whatever house I'm living in. I don't need to have the richest shit in the world, bro.
Yes and no.
It's all your mindset.
Yeah, this is how you think about it. And we come, like me and him, we both come from like poverty, like from the ghetto and shit like that. So it's like we know where we're at. We know what we'd be able to get. We know if we want to save money, everything we want to do with it. You know what I mean? Whereas people, and I'm not saying you, but people who were probably born into money, they're set at a higher standard when it comes to that. us, we know what we can do. You know what I
Well,
mean?
if you
'Cause
go up to-
we've been at our lowest. We've been at our poorest.
I get it, but let's say we sell this painting behind you here, Peral's, we're able to sell it, let's say for $10 million, all right?
All right.
And
Hey, bro,
you-
let's go.
$10 million, let's just say, all right? That takes you from down here to way up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you made millions of dollars in one go.
Okay.
Are you going to respect that money?
What do you
I
mean?
would, because I know where I'm at. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. What do you mean by respected? Because I'm respected by taking care of it and investing and not fucking blowing it.
Exactly.
That's how you think now. But a lot of times people don't keep up. They're not vigilant when they get that kind of money. They're not respectful of that money.
And you're
that
right. That's
power
why
they
a lot
get.
of people who become who win the lottery end up going broke.
Yeah, they go broke
But
really fast
I
too.
feel
Yeah.
like it depends on your mindset.
And that's what I said
Your
from the beginning.
mindset needs to be edged towards understanding that money now puts you in a high standard. Now, first of all, you're thinking about, okay, I made 10 million, but it won't last. How to make more money? Well, I'm now a renowned artist. I sold that painting for $10 million out there. Artists around are looking at me for advice. They're looking at me for things.
What are you suggesting? Just give
that's
up and not fucking
influence.
make any more money then?
Well, first of all, it's influence over people's lives right there. You now have influence,
Okay.
which means you are now a target to
So what are you
almost
suggesting? Just
everybody
not
at your
make no
level.
money? No, you're suggesting not make any more money,
No,
not
you're
go to
gonna
another
probably-
level?
You're probably going to go and paint another one and make
Okay,
more money.
so
off
what's
that
wrong with
painting.
that though?
But you keep going up and up and up and up. You
Okay.
get this kind of lackadaisical approach to it. You're just like, I can make more money by making more painting and doing more things like that.
Okay.
So like living up to the expectation.
Then you start living up to the expectations, but the expectation for you now becomes, I got all these people, they're looking at me for information, for advice. They're looking at me to be and stay this person.
Right.
What happens when you have something bad happen in your life? Let's say your girl leaves you. You have millions of dollars. You've just been painting out Wazoo. But you've been going up in standard. Buy bigger houses, bigger boats, bigger
Simple,
cars.
bro. You know what
the thing.
happens?
That's,
That's what happens.
That's the mentality. If I got a house, like I said, if I'm okay where I'm at, you know, in life, like living in a house, a house that's good enough, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If I buy a boat, I'll buy a boat. I'm not gonna buy like the most extravagant boat out
And
there.
if you do, and it's just a once in a lifetime thing.
Exactly, yeah.
And then what's wrong with that?
But you still have enemies too.
So what?
Getting
You're
that
gonna have
pow-
enemies
hold
no matter
on.
what.
You got to understand those enemies become way more and more prominent in your life.
See, but where you still?
For
Where you,
us,
it's like you're still-
I can blow up Prowls because I don't like
Okay,
it.
but it sounds like
So
you're
fuck you,
saying.
I don't want you.
It sounds like
Go
you're saying
below
don't
that.
get up to that level at all, though. It sounds like you're saying.
But what if those people that are looking at your artwork and saying, I love this, I really do, and I want to see more from this person? What if those same people, let's say they're,
Yeah,
they're
bro, they-
pseudo powerful,
Mhm.
and then you got a powerful person at your level, and they're your competition.
But
You're
let them
now-
be my competition, bro. Competition
But they
breeds
have
fucking
influence.
success, bro. Competition
let
fucking
that
breeds better
competition
products.
let that competition drive me.
Yeah, and it breeds better products, better fucking,
Yeah.
better fucking competition breeds better competition. Competition breeds better products.
I know.
So then what the fuck is the issue though?
It's hard to understand if you don't wish to listen to understand.
I'm trying to listen to what you're saying, but my point is, it's like, not everything is going to be a problem. If I got competition, if I got enemies, that's life, bro. Same thing. Not everyone who's going to run to me is going to like me. People are going to hate me just because I'm rich now. You know what I'm saying? In general.
Okay, let me go off that for a second because I've got a little story just to tell you about my parents. All right, I've watched my parents, like I said, from the lower, let's say the lower, more suburb kind of family to more of a higher, medium high standard. All right, my parents were going up. They were. I could see it. And so our standards had to start going up with it. And they had people that were looking at them to hold those standards and keep those standards that actually they didn't make themselves. My parents didn't. Other people did.
Okay.
Other people made the standards for them to adhere to. So my parents were always wearing suits or wearing nice clothes, making sure the house was spiffied up. They had to live a certain
If they
lifestyle
choose to
adhere
go,
those
if they
people.
choose to do that, that's on them. That's on them.
The problem is when you go outside of what those expectations are for those higher powerful beings in the world, you start breaking line, and they don't like that, and they will bring you down.
Too
They will
bad,
destroy
bro.
your
Not
life.
everyone. What are you talking about, dude? Like, if let's say I'm fucking one of the best art curators in the world,
Mhm.
and you two are the other better art curators in the world, I don't have to choose to live over what you live by. My only standards I have to do is do my job. I have to choose to live my high standards for my job. As far as like me going out and doing drugs, fucking bitches, fucking Jews, fucking trannies, fucking whatever, you two might be, oh, what the fuck, dude? You're a fucking creepo. You're fucking this and that.
Yes.
Bro, it's my life.
It's
I
the
step
way
out how the fuck I want to step out of
exactly.
it.
The way I see it, it's all about mindset. You know what I mean? It's all about mindset.
So I gave you a scenario where that was worth, let's say, 10 million. You sold it for 10 million.
Okay.
Okay, you became an instant millionaire.
Okay.
Right then. Now you want to keep that going, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep making money. You want to
Okay.
keep going up in standard even.
See, that's the thing about it. That's why he said that he'll invest. He'd invest money
Hold
to
on.
make more money.
Hold on.
You know?
Let's say as you keep drawing 2 or 3 more art piece stuff but you don't adhere to what the higher standards want from you. The people that you're
you're talking about for my
competition-
art. That's my job.
Hold
That's
on.
my career.
They
You
see
say
you
something about my
differently,
standards
though.
of fucking living.
They see you differently though.
Let them
Once
see me
you-
differently. Oh
Once
well,
you become
bro.
an instant millionaire, you start gaining vision.
Here's the thing. I can make my paintings and just give it to this dude
You
to
just-
fucking sell it. I don't have to see nobody. That can
Yeah.
also be my
No,
part of that. Can also be part of my thing.
No,
This
regardless
dude
of
ain't-
if this was $10 million and his second painting only sold for $5 million, you know, yeah,
No,
I get it. It's
Well,
less.
what's
And then
that-
the third one
That's
only
still
sells
over.
for 2 million.
Okay, but what's
that's
that?
fine.
Okay, what's that one group? Is
Yeah.
it like Daft Punk to where no one can see their faces and everything?
No, I don't know, bro.
Was it with the Daft Punk or?
Oh, they have like helmets
Yeah.
on. They're doing disco
Yeah,
kind of music
yeah.
and such. Yeah, no. Yeah,
Something like that. I can just do like that. I can just paint and give it to my fucking art seller, and that could be my thing. Oh man, no one knows what Port looks like, or Port never comes out to these suave
Yeah, like
events.
he doesn't come out into the light. Like
Yeah,
he
you
is
know?
what he is. Like
Oh my gosh, Port's fucking so mysterious. That's why fucking people want to buy my shit. If they choose to adhere to his standard, because he comes out wearing Gucci, he comes out just this and that, he drives a Ferrari, and I just drive a fucking 2020, I don't know, Nissan, whatever. Oh man, Port, you gotta step your game up. You gotta get on my level. I'm not gonna do all that shit, bruh. No.
Then-
You know why? Because I'm here to fucking sell my painting, dog. For all you know, I can fucking just
Yeah.
rent a car and fucking get an Uber Lyft and come here.
You
but
see,
you're
influential.
talking about expectations, right? You're talking about how like okay, you got to live to a certain standard. You know, you got to wear this fucking type of clothing. You got to have this type of car. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who make money who literally buy
Mark Zuckerberg doesn't even do that.
clothing
Facebook.
from Walmart and shit like that.
Have you
know
seen?
what I mean?
Have you seen Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook dude?
Yeah,
He comes out wearing sweats and everything.
exactly. That's
And
actually
he's a
who,
billionaire, isn't he?
yeah, and that's who I'm actually talking about too.
And he's a billionaire, dog.
So there is certain standards you can get away with not doing.
Then I'll be that standard.
There are certain ones, but you have to have
You
the
don't have to
power
100%
to back
conform.
up your expectations. When you're just a fledgling artist, like the scenario I'm going with, fledgling artists, they need influencers.
Okay, so
influencers influence.
Okay, so
others
go to the
help
scenario.
them.
I still sold this painting for $10 million, right? And then what do I got to conform to? Where am I not conforming to? I'm not conforming to what them wanting me to dress like a millionaire.
And you don't have to. I'm
Then
saying
what's the issue? What
I'm
If
saying
I don't have to dress
But
like
what-
a millionaire,
what
then I don't have
standards?
to live like a
No, but
millionaire.
what
either.
standards-
very few people can break out
Okay,
of
but
that mold.
okay. In your scenario, right? I'm painting for $10 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what standards do other people want me to live up to now?
Influencers.
What standards do they want me to live up to, though?
They're gonna want you to go to balls and go to other things, but you have to talk, speak. You have to look a certain way to make them look good, because if they let's say they saw you made that $10 million. Well, I want to become your influencer. Influencers are money.
Yeah, I
those
get that.
people invest into your artwork
Okay, so
too.
here's the thing about that.
That 10 million becomes 50 million.
Okay, but here's the thing about that. I can go to a ball, I can get dressed up, I can talk a certain way, all posh and everything. But after that shit is said and done, I'm going back to my fucking beat up house, bruh. I'm going back to play fucking video games. I'm going back to fuck some bitches.
And they probably won't come after you at that.
Okay, who cares
But
then?
there is the problem that if that goes out, let's say a paparazzi comes by and they want to see more about this millionaire rising standard person. They want to see what you're about. They come by and they take pictures of your home style, how you live and
Yeah.
things. They put it out in there. All of a sudden,
That might make me more money.
Oh, so
honestly.
that might make me fucking more relatable.
That might make me more famous.
Like, damn, dude,
Well,
this
what
dude's
if it-
fucking a billionaire and he's just
Because
fucking
think like
living life.
this dude has money.
Yo, hey, I'm be
but
like,
he's
yo,
living a regular life.
this boy Gio, I can relate to him now. He's my
Yeah,
type of dude.
exactly.
He's what I want to be like.
So people that see
Some
that,
will,
they be like,
some
all
will.
right, cool, he's real.
Yeah, he's a
You
real
know?
one.
some will. Don't get me wrong.
It's
There
not
will
all
be people
about
who want to
fucking-
see that. But it's always about how things are twisted or turned towards certain ways. Now, your influencers, they're out to protect you because they want to protect their investment. So, if you damage their investment, their image as well, they will try at first to try and help you as long as you
You're
adhere
not
to them.
understanding something though.
Fuck the influencer.
You're not understanding my thing. Say I'm an influencer, I want to take his investment. I know what he is already. He's not no fucking super glamorous out there, dude. 24/7. Hey, look at me. I'm helping somebody.
Exactly.
Hey, look at me. I'm doing this and this and that. I know he's about fucking bitches and partying and doing drugs or just staying home playing video games, you know, chilling out with the family and everything, you know. boom, that's what I'm gonna go off of. Now if he steps out that line and he fucking starts, you know what I'm saying, just beating up on his wife and everything, or you know what I'm saying, just go out here just destroying his own paintings, or you know,
he does things out of the ordinary from what he was doing previously.
And that's different, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say, hey, you know what, Prada's, you just made $10 million, man. You gotta start fucking doing this. You gotta fucking get out this house. You gotta get this neighborhood, this and that. You gotta go over here. You gotta fucking start networking with these people. Which, you know, you're gonna start how you start networking is one thing, but you know, say, hey, you know, Prada's, hey, take speech therapy. I'm not gonna do all that shit, dude. No. You're gonna fucking be you. You're gonna fucking sell yourself how you are, and then fucking you don't make no more money off of that. Then you want to fucking conform and change, and that's on you. Which is what we really originally stated. It all depends on how you want to live your life.
So
Plain and simple.
To dumb it down, because I don't think you guys are really understanding what I'm trying to say. You guys.
You're
seem
just
to
saying
think-
it's the same thing with
Hold on.
with celebrities. They have to act a certain
Hold
way.
on. So to kind of dumb it down a little bit to understand, you are restricted by these things. You don't have to adhere by them. There's absolutely no reason you have to adhere by these things. You're misunderstanding me, I think, a little bit on that. I'm not saying you have to. This is you lose all your freedoms to be able to make these decisions. No. But these decisions start to influence you more and more and your world around you.
Yeah,
So
you do.
So like I said, you want to make more money. 40 million. That was 40. Remember what I said? 10 million turns to 50 million because an influencer gets on you. And they want you to progress. They want you to become better, not for you, but for them.
Mm-hmm.
They always think about themselves. You always have to look at people in this high society. They want to look for themselves.
Yeah.
That's all they ever want to do. So there's the problem right there. Is you now become, the moment you sign that check, that $40 million from that one painting, you are now at the mercy of this person. They say you need to go out there and wear a fucking suit. You out there wear a damn suit.
And yet you're steady saying that you have to do this. You're saying that you don't. I get what you're saying. It's the same thing with celebrities, bro.
But if you never sign that, you never go forward either. You can try and keep running on your thing and your money from that
painting. That's the reason why we have fucking all these rappers now, or all these artists in general, who are going solo, who are doing their things by themselves, who are doing things because of social media.
And how actually successful are most of
them? A lot of people are pretty successful, bro. Okay, if you don't notice now, the number one job that kids want growing up is to be on YouTube, to be on TikTok, to be on some type of platform. That has nothing to do with us at all. Nothing to do with somebody going out there, marketing, helping them, whatever. It's not. That's them selling themselves.
And yet you still have to adhere to the YouTube terms of service, which is becoming more and more restrictive every day.
Okay, it is though. You're right. I get that.
Yep.
But you still don't have to fucking change your way of living. So if I make a video and then, okay, crap, you know, YouTube takes it down, whatever. I change that video up and I make it different, and I still make $1 million off that video, I'm still gonna come back to this fucking apartment.
See, that's not how people think though.
But
so
you don't understand.
Not
everyone is in this fucking bubble because you make a certain amount of money. That's like people who are saying, you know what, I never be famous, I'm never gonna sell my soul to the devil. You telling me that every single person in the industry is fucking bad? Every single person in the industry is fucking, you know, gives their soul to the devil? Every single person in the industry
it takes a few very, very highly influential individuals to turn something bad like that.
Dude, so pretty much what you're saying, you're never going to make it if you don't fucking conform to this. You're never going to make it if you don't do this. You're never going to make it if you don't do that. Pretty much what you're saying, and that's the reason why you're not going to make it.
That's how society,
all that negativity, you know.
That's society. That is how society works.
And that's why people will never come up.
And that's why it doesn't work for everybody that way, though.
If you wish to build a brand on your own volition, you cannot take money from any other person. The moment you become adherent to a higher standard or so on and so forth, you lose your ability to brand yourself. They become your brand. They believe what your brand should be, and you have to. I don't have to change who I am as a
person. I don't have to change who I am as a person. I don't have to change my whole lifestyle.
YouTube, however, is a brand itself.
Bruh, dude, there's so many people on YouTube. When you meet them in real life, you're like, what the fuck? You're not as you are on YouTube. Because you don't have to change who you are internally as a person. You don't have to change your lifestyle.
Okay, so there's millions of people on YouTube. How many people do you think? Probably getting close to the 200 million people on YouTube, if not more than that. So how many of those people? How many do you know are millionaires?
I don't know none of them at all. I don't know none of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of those people who are millionaires. I have no idea who are millionaires on YouTube. I have no idea.
I know PewDiePie.
But with that being said,
Markiplier's low-key millionaire.
Okay, so you say low-key millionaire. So
low-key.
What do you mean by that?
I know about people who make money and make a lot of money off YouTube. Yeah, like PewDiePie. Know them. How much are they millionaires? I have no idea. I can care less about that. But I know what you're saying. People who make money, yeah. I don't know how many people is money, but it's a lot. I give you that. It is a lot of people. It's not a lot compared to how many people on YouTube. but it is a lot of people. With that being said, if I see that person in person, he could just be a chill ass person smoking weed right down the street. I can give a fuck less.
Right on the bus.
I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, this dude's fucking smoking weed. Let me cancel him. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck do I care, dude?
It was a fucking Keanu Reeves. Well, he rides the train, right? He rides the metro. Fucking.
Oh yeah, I saw a video about that.
Yeah, so it's like, what? I mean, he's not living to that standard.
No.
All right, but guess what? He's still making money, right?
Oh yeah.
Charlie Sheen's the most number one person.
Tom Hanks, same thing. Tom Hanks.
Some people
wear some regular ass clothes, looking all raggedy. Sometimes looking all bummy as shit. Same thing.
I see.
Still making money.
So I see Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is a very smart individual, but I see people like Tupac. They're not very smart individuals.
How is he not a smart individual?
Now you have to understand. I'm not dissing them. I'm not insulting them. You know, there are different standards to different people, but they. You see, to get higher and higher in that world, they have to have influencers. Everyone has to have them. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you want.
What's this got to do with Tupac, though? I don't get it.
Hold on. Tupac has influencers. He still does. Yeah. And he will probably have them for the rest of his life.
Tupac's been dead for how long?
Oh, yeah.
You're right. And guess what? People still talking about
it. But he wasn't. But you see, he made a few hits, and then they blew up. Those hits blew up, and he had to have influencers from that point on. Those influencers helped build his brand. Tupac wasn't the smartest person only because I say, and like I said, I'm not insulting him for being dumb or anything. He wasn't dumb. He was not the most smartest individual when it comes to that, though, because he relied on those influencers to keep his brand going. So they determined who he was and how he was. Now, they could be on board with his style and say, this is your style, we're good with your style, sit with your style. But that's because it helps them. He built a baseline brand, so that's where I give him some credit. He built a baseline brand before he went to an influencer about it and said, this is me. You don't want me? I'll go to somebody else.
Okay. That's not what it was. That makes Tupac was a fucking...
Tupac
was a straight up background dancer. Tupac was in what, Juilliard? Fucking for a theater or some shit like that for dance.
What?
Tupac, yeah, he was not no dude that just fucking came up and rapped and said, oh, here's my CD. And a like name. Tupac was like a straight up background dancer before they even found him.
Yeah, everyone starts out kind of small.
Yeah, but he was still in college.
He had influencers to get from where he was.
Okay, but point is, back in the day, businesses was completely done different. Just like you had TLC making hits and hits and hits and hits and hits. And guess what? They're broke as fuck. That's just the way of that was the way of the industry, how they fucked them over.
So they wrote on somebody else's brand.
Huh?
They wrote on somebody else's brand.
But that's how the industry was until, what, maybe 10 years ago, 5 years ago? Mm-hmm. This is the most where artists, like literally artists now, have their most creative influence ever because they have the ability to market themselves. They don't need people.
That is the key.
Exactly. They don't need people now.
The key is building your brand.
My point is, it wasn't like that 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. You needed somebody in there. Just like I have a coach right now, his name is Casey. He's really fucking great fighter.
Right.
Great fighter. He's trying to be on the, what do you call that show before you, Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever seen Ultimate Fighter. It's like where you fight, the regular dudes fight, and then you win, you get a contract for UFC. Mm-hmm. He's going for that. But then, he was also telling me, though, that him and other dudes told me that he doesn't have an agent right now, And he's trying to see how high he can get without getting one. It's pretty much a lot of them are shiesty and shady,
right. Oh, yeah, for sure.
But he says, eventually, to get into that world, you have to get an agent.
Right.
You just have to, because it's like
you got to do that, and then you got to promote yourself.
Exactly, yeah. Because like I can be the greatest fighter.
Millions off of that.
Yeah, I can be the greatest fighter in the world, but you know what? As an agent, you have contacts to all these people that I do not.
Exactly.
Granted, you're shady, you're shiesty, but it's like finding the lesser of two evils. Who's less evil than that person? But that's a different world as well. But eventually, that world is going to get to where you can market yourself. Look at Floyd Mayweather. One of the greatest freaking promoters ever in history because he marketed himself. Mm-hmm. So that's just how it is now. But it wasn't like that. I always
recommend people market.
But it wasn't like that. You cannot
brand.
say that. You cannot say that to Gio 60, 80 years ago. Man, dude, you know what? You're such a great boxer. Or you're such a great artist. You're such a great whatever. Go out there. Oh, go Porsche trying to get you to sign for him. Nah. You don't need him. You can go do yourself. You can't do that because back in the day, that wasn't established. That wasn't a thing.
That's not how it was back in the day.
Yeah.
You had to have somebody.
So when Tupac and anybody else who got fucked over, they were dumb on that part, but just like that's how it was. It's like Muhammad Ali got fucked over.
The medium class was still pretty low. That's the problem right there. Is the medium class is pretty low. Medium class gives more opportunity for people to actually go up to higher positions.
Yeah.
So now today, it's being said that the medium class is dying.
Yeah, medium class really doesn't even exist anymore.
for the most part, it's pretty much a sham of itself.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So as that divide gets getting bigger and bigger and bigger between the people who are more normal, have normal jobs and normal aspirations to say, as that keeps getting wider and wider, you're going to start seeing more of that same thing. You're going to need a friend of the friend of the friend of the industry to just get your foot in that door. Now, just to get up there, it's going to become harder for all of us down here to try and even get to that point, to even try to get there, because they are dividing.
With that being said, if I'm that person or the friend of the friend, I'm still going to go for him because of what he is. I'm not going to go for you and say, oh man, you're making this and that, you're doing this and that. Flip that shit. Do this.
That's
right
for
here.
people who want to change the industry. That doesn't necessarily make the money, though.
That people is making the money right now. Not
necessarily.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
That makes the people at the baseline money. And yes, it may make the money at the thing, but what do you see most times? When they dry up, everything else dries up. So they move on to another one.
That's throughout in any freaking history, throughout in any career. What the fuck do I need you for if I'm your agent and you ain't making nothing, you ain't producing nothing?
Yeah.
I'm done with you, bro. That's the same thing.
Well, that could be a fault of not even your creation. You could be doing a lot of the same good things. Let's say you're making good gains on the baseline, but let's say someone puts out that hit piece against you, criticizes the crap out of you, makes you look like let's just say for example you're a womanizer or whatever. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, your opinion from all those people that are buying your CDs or whatever you're doing starts going down. Yeah. That opinion affects your sales at that point. And as that sales go down,
who gives a shit about opinions, bro?
Okay, my point is
people come up on that.
My point is
Miley Cyrus.
Everything's about opinion.
I get you saying he's right about it. My point is this: when I met Gio, was Gio womanizing people? Was Gio beating on women and everything? No, but if I met Gio and he was out here fucking just womanizing fucking.
I'm not talking about it actually happening or not. I'm saying all it takes is somebody out there that claims.
My point is this: if he's a womanizer, right, and I know he's out there just fucking bitches left and right, whatever. That's what I know. That's what I got. That's what I'm gonna rock with. But then fucking if he's like a goody two shoes, going to church, straight up Christian, reading the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Only eating, doesn't eat pork, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't live his life a certain way. Then he becomes a womanizer. Then I can see why his opinion has changed because he's not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's not what he was. That's not what he is. But if he was already fucking womanizer, fucking bitches, everything he do, he got 4 girls with him. Mm-hmm. That's what it is, bro.
If I am the way I am from the get, then he's gonna rock with me because he knows what he's gonna get.
And that's why people can sell themselves now because they're rocking with what they are, what they're working with.
But you still don't. You're not factoring in the position you're at because you're talking about a person that's let's say a millionaire. Is a millionaire. He's making huge hits and stuff, and someone comes out with that piece slandering you. In your because of a flaw in yourself, or because
slander him back,
or it could be a complete lie. It could be a complete lie. But let's say it's someone big like Forbes. Someone big, like CNN or whatever. They influence millions.
But like I said, people. They can't say that if he wasn't that to begin with. Now, if he steps out of line and becomes and goes out of his characteristic and goes out of his character, then that's on him. He takes whatever fucking comes with that. Yeah. I get that. But with that being said, you're still gonna fucking set yourself up for success. That you always supposed to have a safety net. If this fucking shit doesn't work out, what are you gonna do afterwards? You better fucking have you better be an entrepreneur after that, or you better fucking already invested. You better have something, you know. Yep. Like I said, they can give him that criticism because he wasn't like that at first. That's not who he is. He stepped out of line. He stepped out of his character. And if they want to go after him and attack him, then that's just the way fucking life is now. The way social media is, the way fucking tabloids are, dude. Mm-hmm. Fucking you step out of line, man. You're fucking. People are going to fucking say something. People are going to fucking come at you.
So you're thinking everything is not nefarious. That's
what the standpoint you're coming at right now. I understand you. I know that's what it is. My point is, I don't give a fuck. That's my point. My point is, why the fuck do I care?
And I'm saying, if you become that millionaire, become that big influential personnel on TV or whatever the case may be, you have to start.
See, and to a certain degree, I get exactly what you're saying. But my point is this: if I'm going to become a millionaire, right, I'm going to be me, plain and simple. So when I do something, it's going to be me. So they say, hey, Port did this. Okay, you're right. Guess what? I did that shit 2 months ago as well when I was celebrating.
Exactly.
You know why? Because that's me. So what are you mad at? Are you mad at because I did it now and you finally saw me? Or are you mad that you're not doing it with me? Or are you mad at because you didn't think I was like that? Or what? Because you know what? I never put it out there that I wasn't. And then guess what? Go look at the videos. Go look at the tapes.
Exactly.
There's somewhere where it shows that's what I was doing.
Exactly. That's who I am. For instance, Trump, right? People knew what they were getting when he was elected and everything. When he was going through his shit, they knew exactly what he was getting because he didn't change up. He is who he is. He's not a politician, right? He didn't change up. He said shit. He said shit on a mic that he shouldn't have said. But he doesn't give a fuck because he's him.
And what'd they do?
They elected him president. What they did.
Yeah, he got it. Right?
They elected as president.
Right?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying after he was elected.
He still was president.
For the whole 4 years, yes, he was.
Yeah.
By name alone. But there was
No, not by name alone, dog. Come on now.
There was a huge.
Come on now.
You know about it. There was a
By
huge
name alone,
amount of people.
saying he was the
that were
president by
saying-
name alone. By name alone.
Yes.
He was just a false.
That's what a lot of. If you look at two sides of the
now.
story, if you look at both sides of the story, one says
God.
he's my president, and there's some dissidents in that one. But then you look at the other side, the Democrats is what I'm talking about on this one. But if you look at their side, it's almost there's no dissidents on that. For the most part, almost all of the Democrats agreed that he was a bad president, that he was the worst president, that he needed
Okay,
to go.
let them agree with that
Well,
shit.
I
They're still your president.
I
though.
get that,
But
but
no
we're
matter where
talking
you
about-
are, no matter what you do, you're always gonna have haters and you're gonna have supporters.
We're still talking about almost an entire half of the entire country split almost straight down the middle, with the Democrats leading only a little bit by a few, I don't know, 10 or 50 million people. We're talking about voters here.
Bruh, no matter what,
We're talking about those people who are
No matter-
influenced with
no
the
matter-
idea
no
that
matter
Trump
what
was
year
the
this
worst
is, bro.
president ever.
no matter what year this is, whoever's going to be the next president after Biden, people still not going to like him.
Yep.
People still going to hate on him.
Yeah,
They're going to say, oh, you know what, he's this, because
people are gonna hate. People are gonna hate on big heads like that for no more reason just to hate them.
exactly, no matter
No.
what, no matter what they lie on. But like you said, you got Democrats, you got Republicans, you got whatever else is out there. A lot of people are not going to like him because he's not specifically on their side. He's with this side. He's split down the middle on this side. You know, he doesn't believe in this, doesn't believe in that. Automatically, people are not going to like you for that reason. But everyone still your president. 'Cause
Yeah.
guess what? Shit goes down, blah blah.
He's
You're gonna be
still your
looking at
president.
you're gonna be looking at Trump.
And now we've got Biden, and he's our president.
Yeah.
And
And, you
I
know,
hope I say to people that thought he was going to be better, I hope you're happy now.
You know, in all reality, though,
Hope
I
you're
mean, we shouldn't really like it is what it is. He's our president now. You know, he got the votes.
Mhm.
But the way I see it is like we are all on this fucking. Let's say it's an airplane. We're all on it. And he's the pilot.
Like you said,
You
Trump
know
is the
what I mean?
perfect example. Trump said, grab him by the pussy, blah, blah. All these fucking people got mad. Trump knew he says, you know, I can walk down the street, shoot someone in the head, and nothing's going to happen, which he was right, you know, for not saying he's represented, but that was, I think, what his statement was correct. With that being said, that's who he was.
Exactly. He
And
didn't.
we all
change,
knew that.
He didn't
And he
change
was
it for
consistent.
nobody.
He was consistent.
And guess what we did?
And a
We
lot of
voted
people-
him fucking president. The highest honor you can get.
Yeah, he ain't gonna fake shit. He is what he is. You get what you get. He's not gonna fucking beat around the bush.
Yeah, and you know that's
So yeah, but that just kind of proves our point right then and there. But with that being said, I guarantee you, President Trump was run 60, 50, 70 years ago, he wouldn't have won.
Hell no.
Plain and simple, because you had to fucking follow a certain fucking guideline.
Change at the time.
But now you can, the way things are now, you promote who you are.
you say the way things are right now. What's
As
I
in
mean-
fucking social media, as in the way people look at what, because this is why I think Trump won. People are tired of fucking people talking like politicians. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to help you this. I'm
They're
going
tired
to
of
do
all.
that.
They're tired of all the fake shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's my
Yeah.
point. Tired of the fake shit. So you fucking promote who you are, because that's how things are now. You promote who you are as yourself, and then people buy into it. There you go.
so? If we're so tired of all the fake shit, how's Biden in office? Because he's a part of that establishment. You're
I don't
talking
know, and I
about.
don't care. I don't follow politics like that.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
And
Why
I
do
just
you
told you,
think?
I don't know, and I don't care. Like I don't know. I don't know.
What are we even talking about?
Like I just told you, I literally said I don't know.
Well, we're 18 minutes over by the right now.
But when it comes to Biden, I have no idea. Fake shit or not, whatever he said, what is this and that, ain't got nothing to do with me. I have no idea what he said. I wasn't following him like that. I don't believe in any president. I don't care for him like that. So with that being said, this is the world that I live in, and I choose to accept it. So I'm gonna fucking live my life, make my money, move up in my own status, and go from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Even till this day, though, the way I see it is Trump is still Trump. You know, he's
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
talk how he talks, act how he acts.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
All I can do is
It is
adjust
what it
yourself.
is. You get what you see. Basically.
What time is it?
Well, we are at this moment almost 20 minutes over.
All right, everybody out there watching and listening, this is gonna be the ending of You, Me, and Kareem without Kareem. But hey, you know,
Get his butt back here.
hey, hopefully fucking everything's all right with him and his family. You know, my shouts out, love, wishes go out to Kareem. You know what I'm saying? You know, people do that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that. I put my love out there, baby. I gotta put the kisses out there in the air. You know what I'm saying?
All right. There
You know
you
what
go.
I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. You, me, Kareem,
Port,
Gio, and
Cass.
Chris. Damn, dog. Can I fucking
Yeah,
speak,
bro.
bro? Damn. Got poor Gio and Chris signing off. You know what I'm saying? I know the fans love me. They were asking me, yo, where you guys coming back, man? We miss you. Come on, Daddy Port.
I don't think anybody said that, bro.
They all missed us. All 10 of our followers.
All right, well, your boy is back is all I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You guys ready to close closing remarks, whatever?
Chris, you're wrong. We're right. That's all we got to
Wow.
say. Yeah, end the video.
Oh,
Let's
you
do
gotta
this.
drop
Let's go.
that stuff.
Mic drop.